Hey, it's Clay, CPAP My Way, cpapmyway.com. Today I'm here to discuss the unpacking and initial setup of your AirSense 11 CPAP machine. This is going to be a quick video just showing you, what's in the package, how to assemble it, and how to get started on it. In the description below, you'll find a link to all of our AirSense videos. So you click on that link and it'll take you through the full AirSense tutorial where you can look at maintenance and patient level, menu navigation, things like that. So if you want more information, definitely go through and hit that. As always, if you appreciate this info, we really appreciate the thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more, and comment with anything you'd like added or questions. I do my best to get back on those very quickly. So let's jump in. More than likely, you're going to receive a nice little travel case like this, okay? If you open the travel case, you'll see first off the ResMed welcome instructional that'll take you through the app integration and setup through the app. That app is pretty cool, and it'll do a good job of kind of taking you step by step. So I wouldn't hesitate to tell you to check that out in addition to this video as well. For people that aren't as tech savvy, I'd understand if going to an app isn't the way to go, but it is a good app. Once you flip open the cover there, you'll notice you've got your AirSense 11 CPAP, right? Beside that, you're going to have the water chamber. In front of it, you're going to have your power converter brick. And since we're in the good old US of A here, we've got an AC power cord that will hook up to that converter brick. If you're in another country, I assume they have a different pigtail cord to connect to whatever voltage you're at. And then you're gonna have your tube. In this package is a standard tube, but I'm gonna show you standard and climate just for the sake of showing you how to hook all that up, because you may get a climate line tube, which is the heated version of that. And then you should have a manual as well, which will take you through all the real detailed stuff. You can find a digital manual in that description link I have below for you. So once you've got it all unpacked, you're gonna wanna get to setting it up, right? So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is find out where to put it. More than likely, that's going to be on a nightstand. But what they're describing as a proper place is a level and stable surface. Most people's nightstands are gonna be pretty stable and more than likely pretty level. The reason why you want to stay level is because you want the tubing to go as far as it can, right? It's a 6-foot tube, so you got 6 feet of movement. If you go down or up, you're going to lose a little bit of ability to go cover distance. So once you found the spot, then you're going to get to putting it together, right? First thing they recommend doing is connecting the power cord, right? So you grab your power brick, and on the back, you've got a little yellow cord that'll go right into this little yellow hole right there. It only goes in one way. So if you go to put it in and it won't slip in just easily like that, so for instance, you've got it upside down or backwards, whatever you want to call it, and it doesn't go in easily, don't jam it. You don't want to break anything. So just spin it around and slide it right in. The next step you're going to do is connect your AC power. And that's going to connect into the back of the brick here in this little figure 8 connection here. I've got one hooked up already, so we're just going to connect that. All right, now the AirSense 10 is powered on and functioning. Then you're gonna connect your tubing. That may be a standard tubing or a climate tube, so I'm gonna show you both here. If you received a climate tube, it'll look just like this, and there'll be like a little electrode on the end there. You see that little electrode? That electrode matches up on the back of the machine at the top of the air outlet right there. So you take that little electrode, make sure it's in the up position, and you'll slide it right in. If it doesn't go in easily, don't jam it like everything else here. To remove it, you just grab the sides and pull it out. When you are removing that, I just want to say as an aside here, don't pull from the tube. A lot of times people tear it right there on accident because they're yanking from here. Grab it where the little cuffs are and slide it right out. If you have a standard tube, it'll usually be a slim tube like this with rubber ends. Both ends are exactly the same on these. And in that scenario, all you have to do is slip it on the little air outlet right there. So real simply, it just slides right on. Sometimes you kind of like wiggle back and forth and it'll crawl its way on there. And then of course the other end will go to the mask. I'll do that in a second so you can hear the machine run after we get it all set up. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is pop in your humidifier chamber, right? If you're getting ready to use this, you probably wanna go ahead and fill it. So you would open it up like a gator's mouth. Notice on the front there's max line. So you'd fill it with distilled water up to the max line, clip it shut, and after it's on that level, stable surface, slide it right in there and it'll butt up nice and tight right against the side of the machine. And from there, all that's left is to hook up your mask, right? So the other end, no matter if it's a heated tube or like this slim standard tube is gonna have a 22 millimeter rubber connection point here. So for demo's sake, I grabbed an AirFit P10 from ResMed. That should hook up on the end. If it doesn't go on really easily, I'm gonna put another video in the description here now that I'm thinking about it. Sometimes if this is like a second CPAP, like you're repapping, they call it, right? Getting a new CPAP, you may have like a connector stuck in your old mask from the old setup. So I'm gonna put that video link in there so you can kind of troubleshoot that if you can't connect it easily. We get that question a lot. All right, and then as far as operating it, all you gotta do is get your mask on. This is the P10, which is a pretty popular little nasal pillow mask. And you should be able to just power on your device. I don't know if you can hear it at all, but it is running. Get a little closer so you can hear it there. Let's see it running. Then of course in the morning, turn it off again. And you have slept through a night on CPAP. Hopefully it goes that smooth for you. Again, I have all of the detailed descriptions in addition to the other AirSense 11 videos in the link in the description below. Comment with any questions. I'll be more than happy to do anything I can to help you answer those questions. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you like the info. Thanks for watching.